Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks, it's just actually the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I've done this analysis before in the past, quite a few times, although it's been a couple weeks, I think, since the last update. But that's where these red line annotations are coming from, and I'm going to go ahead and just delete that one out of there. Yes, these lines still pertain, but from a presentation standpoint and the spirit of not wanting a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. Although I do need to make an update, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that watched the video. Maybe remember, when I last talked about $10.20 as resistance. But going back to a foundational rule in charting, when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So $10.20 would now be considered one of those overall areas of support. But from the key overall area, that's where this pink line comes into play, and that's the 200 period simple moving average. Even if you just have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish from the long-term perspective, you want to see the price stay above it. And as it stands right now, the price isn't even threatening, that. But nonetheless, these are still going to be the two overall levels of support. Again, $10.20, and then the pink line, the 200 period simple moving average. Now, what about levels of resistance? If this move is going to kind of get back up to these highs right around here, around 1275, give or take. At this point, it's all about the purple line, the 50 period simple moving average. Again, going back to those, just foundational rules in charting, when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. Quick kind of trip down memory lane, you can see purple line, great job as support, great job as support, great job as support. However, then the price fell below it, and this is where supports tend to act as resistance, now acting as resistance, acting as resistance, acting as resistance. Hopefully you're getting the point. Acting as resistance. So yeah, up here around 1275, 1285, no doubt about it, that is a level of resistance, no questions asked. But before you start talking about that one, that initial level of resistance the bulls need to get back above is going to be that purple line, the 50 period simple moving average. So a very nice move, especially since the last time I did it. Last time I was doing it, we kept talking about that $9 range, being kind of the resistance, but it's made a nice breakout from that previous channel. But now it's just a matter of, if it wants to get back up there to those highs, get above that purple line. So we'll see what happens with it next week. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the ETFs and stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide talking about the tools that I use to locate ETFs and stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.